He's got like 3 HDMI cables plugged into it.
Alrighty, it looks like that this is all set up. Good and good and good. Alright, capture's all fixed. Now we can do our official start.
Yay!
Sweet.
Starts.
Alright. Hello, and welcome back to the Crimson Vow, episode 2, or week 2, and Bark.
I'm sorry. I don't know why they did that.
That was perfect timing.
Let's have our official start. Okay, Bark!
The dog is the newest member of the group.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
It'll
mascot.
be playing itself.
that's the Fire Lord Prince Zuko.
Oh, but thank you guys for coming out and watching with us. Everybody on YouTube, thanks for coming back to continuing on with this week. As you can see, the down in that corner coming soon. Give or take, when I have the time, I'm gonna have all the players' stats put there on a revolving image, so people that are watching can keep track of all the players and their stats and whatnot as we play. But currently, it's just nothing, so don't worry about it. But how about we go by and see how everybody's week's been? Haley?
I started playing Final Fantasy 14 again.
Oh
With all my
god.
friends. So it's my account broke and I had to make up a new character, and it's just been a horrible grind. Horrible, horrible grind. I also had I wanted to play the ninja and I had to go healer because we couldn't get in any dungeons.
I still
So-
haven't had a chance to play that game yet.
I
It's been
played a little
tough.
bit of it, but then like the money was just too much for me to spend.
It is quite a lot of money, but I think the content. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to sit and sell the
paying
game.
like
Actually,
50 I'm not like paying like $50 a month.
yeah. Oh,
Around the time
Um,
when I would have been playing it, I had a 360 account, so I wasn't playing both, obviously.
I was
yeah.
playing it on PC.
Playing it on PC. Other than that, not much. Played bit of Blade and Soul. Was really. I had to look into it. That game just seems like a money sink. Bit of a rip off.
Is it anything like Vindictus? Because that's all it looked like when I saw it.
I've not played Vindictus. It's a wee bit like Terra Online. Yeah, basically like
Oh, Boot
Terra.
Physics Online.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Um,
It's just a game full of slots and hitting stuff repetitively.
Makes sense. How about you, Ellis? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been alright. Busy week, but good. Recently got back into playing Witcher.
Oh,
So-
which one?
Witcher 3,
Oh.
New Game Plus. Which is good. I'm enjoying the challenge again. Though the fucking cutscenes are repetitive as shit at this point.
What difficulty do you play it on?
Max.
Nice.
I think actually what's the difficulty setting for it?
They've got like a weird one. I'm on the second highest one.
Alright.
I
But
definitely
yeah.
had. I wish I could play that game. My computer can't handle 2, so I didn't even try to do 3.
Oh, I have to play it on the console.
I played
Let's
about
scrub
halfway
for
through 3.
Played it on
Scrub
PC. It's
Lord.
glorious.
So,
Yeah.
this week we have Alistair with us, which he should have been here last week, but reasons happened that he was unfortunately unable to make it. But he's here this week. So,
Yay.
how has your 2 weeks been?
Oh, pretty good. You know, mostly been playing XCOM 2 lately.
Ooh, that's
Pretty
a
good.
throwback.
Modded the shit out of it. Great times, great times. Playing it on the fucking Legend difficulty. Oof. Legend and Iron Man. I can't save scum, so I die all the fucking time. I was like to my friends, hey guys, you want to be part of my XCOM 2 game? Sure. Give me put their names in the game. They all died on the first mission.
Hey, sorry, you're dead.
Yeah, guys, sorry, you're dead. Can't get a new character. But mostly it's been really uneventful. Like, you know, just same old, same old.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Glad that you're here with us this week too.
Yeah.
You get to jump in on all the interesting stuff that they ended off with last week. Yeah. Ugh. So, as for me, my week's been good. Just been working and been sick. Turns out in Florida we have this new thing going around that's being spread by mosquitoes, kind of like West Nile, except not as deadly, but just as annoying.
Uh,
Yeah. Other than that, recently I just picked up Far Cry 3, so I've been playing that a lot recently and loving it. I'm like sad that I didn't jump into it faster. I didn't think my computer could handle it, and then once I loaded it up and dropped the settings to like 16-bit, it started working. But other than that, I was playing Infinity Wars and Magic: The Gathering again, because that's
Magic.
Anybody that
Magic
likes
the Trapping.
Anybody that likes saving money, don't play Magic. Because you definitely will not save money. But other than that, yep, just been looking forward to this game and seeing what you guys do next. And now that you have a third, how much more it could just drive things crazy.
yeah.
So how about we dive back into that? It's one day after we last left. It's been a grueling night. You guys haven't even left the, let's see, the Emerald Wang. You're in after you guys came back, and after he saw that you guys actually led a rather sizable crowd towards his establishment throughout that day, was able to give you guys free lodging for the night. Though, as nice as he was trying to be to you guys, he expressed that this is probably going to be the last time, because unfortunately he is a businessman, and giving people free stuff is still losing business. So the next day passes as... who took the bed and who took the floor? Or did you share a bed?
I'm a priest. I'll probably take the floor.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Julie would want to take the bed. She probably wouldn't have asked him either about it.
It's
Just
fine.
straight up steal that bed.
I'd be
Yeah, she'd be like,
properly
good night,
pissed at that point.
Jason.
Just gone. That's the bottle.
It's fine. Jason was going to just sleep, cradling the bottle in his arms.
Yeah. The steps through the doorway, passes out. You know, the usual.
The great bottle.
So as night passes and morning comes, Yuli, you're woken by the subtle sound of rain beating against the glass window as it's hitting the frame and whatnot, as a beam of light peeks over the side of the mountain city as you look out to see a rather muggy, wet day, unfortunately, but a new day nonetheless.
Good morning, Jason. Jason.
Morning already.
Yes, this glorious pallor shines on this wonderful city. What tasks await us to complete today?
Alright. I guess we should head back to the guild hall. See if there are any more jobs for us. Or maybe track down that elf you were talking to the other day.
Or
Because
perhaps-
honestly, I could do with 20 more minutes.
I shall go down and get some breakfast then.
Ellis, because I don't remember, it's been a while since I looked at the class. Do you have to memorize spells?
I don't think so. I think I just get a certain amount per day. So I shall check.
Because I do believe all the spellcasters have to memorize, maybe, if I'm correct. If not, I'll look it back up later. It's been a while since I've been back at 3.5, guys, so anybody watching that knows the answer, feel free to answer. It'll be awesome. But, Yuli, it seems like you're getting on your feet a lot faster than Jason is.
I'm
I
not
need to put all
anything.
the armor stuff back on.
Say again, Jason?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Yep.
I require 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour to regain all my spells.
Alright, so Jason would be going through his morning ritual, getting himself prepared for the day ahead. What are you doing with your hour alone, Yuli?
I shall get myself a good meal from wasn't it urine?
Urine.
Yes. Wake urine up for my breakfast. Maybe go out in the backyard of the tavern and do some practice.
Well, unfortunately, the back of the tavern is another building.
Oh. There's no
So she butchers the family. You know.
There you go.
I'll walk
Start
into
the day
the
off with a
next.
good butchering.
Yeah. I'll find. I take it the tavern's quiet in the morning. Just probably find some space and
Yeah,
Chill.
as you finally make your way downstairs, you notice that urine's nowhere to be seen, actually. As you look, you see a young-looking human male with dirty blonde hair and about a 5 o'clock shadow, dressed in a green tunic with a leather belt wrapped around his waist. He looks to be in fit shape, and his demeanor shows that he's probably been an adventurer in his past, but the way he holds himself doesn't look like he's carrying any weapons or whatnot. He's currently wiping down each table, as it looks like he's picking up whatever was left there through the night crowd, and currently doesn't seem to be paying you much mind as he's going through his rounds.
Oh, okay. I'll ask him if he'd like to share some breakfast with me. Offer to pay for 2 portions.
So as you speak up, he turns around and says, "Ah, sorry about that. Didn't think that there was going to be anybody coming this morning. Hi, good morning."
Good morning. It's absolutely no problem at all. Would you like to take a break and perhaps give me some company? Tell me what some interesting conversation.
I see no reason why not. I could go back to try to see if the chef is up and about. I think today he was speaking of doing boiled sausage and dried peas today for breakfast.
Simple fare will do. Anything that's ready to eat. I'm happy to pay for it.
Well, if you
Bread and
just want
cheese?
to get something, oh, yeah, we have oat bread and some soft cheese.
Yeah, let's do that. Get some cold dried meat and stuff as well.
Other
I'm
than
gonna-
that, I think that the wheat porridge is still ready.
Fantastic. It's a feast. I'll get his.
So which would you like? You got the oat bread with soft cheese, the boiled sausage with dried peas, and the wheat porridge with just wheat porridge.
How much is it for all the ready to eat stuff?
Wheat porridge is 3, the oat bread and soft cheese is 5. This is all
Silver?
Copper.
Copper. Yeah, I'll just
And boiled sausage is 9.
I'll just get a feast.
There
Say
you
I
go.
spend about 30 copper on food. Is that enough to do Jason when he comes down as well?
Should be.
Yeah.
Like,
Sweet.
so he actually blinks for a bit as he only saw you coming down. It's like, so 2 servings of the wheat porridge, 3 servings of the oat bread, And 2 orders of the boiled sausage and peas.
Make it 3 of the sausage and peas. And
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. He blinks surprised as he goes back to the chef to tell them the order that he has now.
yeah.
So, no time passes by as he comes back and he pulls a chair out and sits across from you. So,
Okay. How long have you worked here in the tavern?
me, I've been here. He turns his head down as he looks to be trying to count on a hand that's not there. I want to say 8 years now.
8 years. Wow, you must have heard some pretty interesting stuff in those 8 years, huh?
Well, I don't want to wet my whistle, but I've peeked in on a few interesting topics from time to time.
Do tell, do tell.
Well, he leans in.
I'm like avidly. I'm leaning in as well.
There's a superstition heading around, telling people that random mics and headsets and cameras will fall.
Cameras will fall.
The apocalypse of the camera falling will come to us all. But there's some rumors
It's
heading
Y2K
around.
all over again.
You know, this is just a little insight to me as a person. For the longest, I thought Y2K was an American thing.
Y2K was a global thing.
For the longest, but I won't diverge into that or delve into that. But continuing on, he leans in. Well, there's a rumor heading about actually. Do you know why that we have no graves here?
I do not. That sounds worrying.
Well, apparently, from what I heard, the Order had to speak with most of the religious cults here and actually enforced a right that all bodies should be burned. And not a single body should be left unburnt.
That seems disrespectful. Perhaps. Do you know why?
I don't. That's just what I heard. And to be honest, I didn't dig too deep into it because I haven't died yet. Haven't had any family. Fortunately, no loved ones.
Yet.
If I find a lucky girl, I suppose.
I'm sure I'm looking forward to this breakfast. It's a horrible day outside. Look at that rain. Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it actually hasn't rained like that in a while. We don't get much
Any
rain
other-
here.
So it's an unusual occurrence. Any other tidbits of information or stories
Well,
you could entertain me with?
Miss Yulie, if you want to grab my naughty bits, you would have to rattle and gather information.
Does he actually say naughty bits?
No.
I was gonna say like I stand up appalled.
I was gonna say let's keep this PG.
Like
Come on.
put the chair out like what? How dare
Still
you?
has the
man.
watershed.
Oh, brilliant! How dare you speak to elfin paladin in such a
I
way?
speak to anyone I want when I can control their cam.
You're like making it fall off. Okay.
We just see Ash in the background doing some voodoo magic.
Right, gather information check.
Yep.
Let's go. Boom.
Oh my. Well then, you can ask me exactly 5.
Can I ask?
Count them. 5 questions.
Damn. 5 questions. Okay. I'll ask him about the the order that we're doing tasks for.
They came in here approximately 5 years ago, and as far as we are concerned, the Order is here to initiate volunteer soldiers like yourselves to hunt after beasts and creatures that live in the dark wood and the surrounding forest. Though he
Sorry.
doesn't know much information beyond that.
Okay. People seem to we spoke to a man that was condemning the whole the whole idea of it of making people do tasks for money and glory, which seems perfectly okay to me. Do you understand? Do you have any idea why he would feel like that? Is there any reputation behind these tasks?
Because excluding the fact that the Order sends people out to do these jobs, outside of that, they have little protection for the people that they have hired on. So it's really, you're with them in name and rank alone, because they don't give you much support outside of that. So that's what he assumes could probably be added onto the animosity towards the Order.
Some people fear independence. I do not. I'm self-righteous in my belief in myself. Perhaps it was just a one-off occurrence. Sorry.
And then you find a dog at your heel, barking at you, wanting the food that you...
Dog meat has found something.
Could I withhold some of these questions till later? Do I have to ask them all right now?
I have to ask him right now.
I have to ask them right now. Okay.
Yeah, 3 more.
3 more questions. What's the most interesting thing that's ever happened in the tavern?
That the High King Emperor once visited here.
The High King.
Yes.
Did you meet him? This is the
I-
4th question.
This is the first
Yes.
one, yes. I did not meet him. I
Oh.
was not working here when he came, but I heard stories about him coming.
Oh. Can I hear those stories?
He came here with a woman that was dressed in white with a red bouquet. She didn't say much. He came here asking only for a flagon of his amber wheat, which is a type of ale.
A flagon of what, sorry?
Amber wheat.
Amber wheat. That seems like good information. Knowing what the king likes to drink.
Then after taking it, he handed it to the woman and departed. Other stories were that he came here looking for someone, an heir, possibly. Another story was that he was actually out investigating a case that he deemed necessary to do in person. Thank you for the follow.
Okay. So he bought the amber ale, he passed it to the woman. He was looking for someone to do a task. Is that everything for the king? Yeah.
Mhm.
Sweet.
And around this time, Ellis would make his way down the staircase.
Wow, you tell such fantastic stories.
Well, it's nice
I'll
to
say-
have someone that's actually willing to listen to what I have to say for once.
If I see someone coming down the stairs, I would be like, come join us for breakfast and some fantastic storytelling from my friend here. What is your name?
Oh, forgive me. Been talking to you this time and haven't even said my name yet. As he turns to look who's behind him, as he gives a nod and turns back
Yeah, I
to you.
know.
My name's Stodmart.
Studmart. Good to meet you, Studmart. I am Yuli Nadril, the
John.
holy hand of Palor. Palor.
And as a friendly reminder to you, probably be best to keep your features hidden around urine. He doesn't take quite well to your kind.
Ah, good to know. I would not want to be in his ill favour. He's been very
Alright,
kind to
killing
us.
Bjorn's a friend.
Yes. I'll just make sure my hair's always over the ears and stuff.
He would give a smile and a nod, as he would get up as the food would come finally.
Excellent, I'm famished.
Then, as you guys get there, sitting down, having a smorgasbord in front of you, the door kicks open. As you see a familiar face finally emerge that unfortunately wasn't there for your meetup yesterday.
Dynamic entry, motherfuckers! Hi, guys. Food.
What time do you call this? You're
I call this on time.
27 hours late.
Oh. I'm on time.
Are you a wizard? Would you like a drink?
Yes. Depends. What's the drink?
Rusted
There
oak.
is, let's see, 3 tankards of mead, 2 tankards of bitter, or 2 mugs of bitter, and 3 tankards of mead, 2 mugs of mead, and 2 mugs of bitter.
How much of
I
your
will
personal
take-
draft is there? If you know what I mean.
You can only have enough for 9 until it's empty.
Yeah, I'll pour him a cup. I won't ask him what he wants. Let's pour him one.
Hey, drinks. Going to sit at this table,
It's
gaining my
rusted oak
drink.
whiskey. I think you'll like it.
Oh, really? I would down this drink that had been given to me.
It has a
Good.
very subtle wood taste to it, oak and wood taste to it, followed by a harsh burn as it goes down your throat. But it settles off into a cooling, like, spike as it comes down.
An elegant floral spirit, it says on our reference bottle. Amongst what you
Okay.
said as well.
Well, so what's on the menu?
Got boiled sausage and dry peas, oat bread with soft cheese, and wheat porridge. Oh, I'm glad to see that this actually wasn't all going towards you.
I would just, casually take one of the dried sausages, boiled sausages and dried peas. Uh-huh. I claims this for the glory of my stomach.
My pleasure, says like. I'm going to very politely eat my stuff.
Yeah, I'll dig in some bread.
Yeah.
My character's deity would be shitting itself right now. Because my
Right.
character's deity hates anything that's half human.
As you guys are sitting here eating and pretty much enjoying yourself. Let's see. Give me a spot check.
Okie dokie.
What checks?
Swear to God, it's a pixie in the rafters again.
Fucking pixies, man, everywhere.
Spelled. Oh, there it goes.
13 for me. Okay, used up my good roll for today.
I got a, what is that, a 5? A 3? Can't tell.
5.
I got a
Got a
9.
5.
Alright, so
And I've lost my book.
all go blind, apparently. Oh, but in reality, Yuli, you see a human-looking male walk into the establishment. His appearance is pleasant and has straight golden hair and light blue eyes. and he wears scale mail and wields one spear across his back. On
I
his
adjust my breastplate.
On his chest, it looks like he has a silver plate hung around his neck. As he looks over to Stoatmart and waves him over, Stoatmart gives you guys a politeful bow and nod as he heads over. As this
See the-
man sits on the other end of this area, keeping out of earshot.
Is this plate the same as the one the guy pulled out his ear?
Yes.
Right.
Well, the same rank.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure my token is like tucked so you can't see it. Don't want this guy looking down on me for being a copper plate.
So as you guys are still eating, you hear the sound of his mail like moving and ravaging as he gets up and actually moves over to your table.
Can we help
hello?
you?
Before he even says anything to you guys, he comes down, puts a hand on your table as he leans in and looks over Yuli and Jason.
Greetings, friends.
So, are you the ones that saw him yesterday?
Of whom do you speak?
A man, silver plate, deserter.
Oh, Ailbane, yes.
Tell me where he went.
Point at the door.
He looks
Away.
He looks back at you. Did he tell you anything about where he was going?
He said he was done. Apart from that, no.
As you're talking, you notice that his fingers are just randomly just tapping against the wood as you're in mid-speak.
Silver guy Batman confirmed.
Enjoy your breakfast, he says as he pushes off the table and then starts to walk out.
Say, friend, before you go, would you care for a mug of whiskey?
He turns to look at you. He scoffs for a moment, walks over there. Do you pour him one?
Yeah?
He takes it, puts it up to his nose, smells it.
I pour myself a glass and drink it.
As you're like, do the cheers, start drinking it, he takes the mug, puts it over your head, and starts to pour it out over your head.
I'll stand
Fucking
up.
Rude.
Yep. Like.
Kind of just sit there and just kind of like smoke, just grin that spreads over my face.
He's poured the drink over his head.
Say, friend, do you recognize my holy symbol? Can I hold it up to him?
I recognize what you just tried to feed me.
Whiskey?
And with that scoff, he turns and starts to walk out.
I just
I'll
like
spit
stand
on
up
the
and
I wouldn't.
I stand up and point my finger at him and say, urinate. Casting command upon him.
I'd move round to stand in front of Ellis.
Alright. Urinate. That was a DC 14?
Or beside him.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
DC 14.
Friend, it's a
Critical
sin to
fail.
waste good ale.
So as he stands there, he stops moving as he is at the doorway right now. As you see a pool of liquid start to pile up from where he's standing.
I sit back down with a
I
smile on
think
my
he
face.
just pissed himself.
As he looks down, looks back at you, glares,
I kind of like do a cheers thing with my glass.
Well played, well played.
and lets the door close. And as the door is flapping, you see him walk out to another group of people that looks to be similarly dressed in armor as he is.
Oh shit!
That's a good use of a spell.
I can just
Okay.
picture the barrage of laughter.
Yeah,
Oh my God, did you piss yourself?
our raucous laughter's probably like following him out into the street.
Then afterwards, after the door closed, you guys hear the sound of large war horses starting to gallop off.
I feel sorry for that horse.
Damn right, you better run, you bitch. I was muttering under my breath. Now then,
I wonder if that will come back to bite us another time.
Well,
If it-
the
if
only
he
way
does, I
we'll
can make
know
him
is
shit
if we
himself
do.
instead.
Oh god.
I agree with your actions though. That was
Imagine use both at once.
I could make him triple himself.
Oh god.
Ah, that's fucking day. Just thinking about that is day. Alright.
Triple threat.
So that happened.
Yeah. Don't spill the bottle of Alluring Complexity, ever. Anyway,
As that all finally comes to pass, this is Stoatmark coming. It's like, did you just make him urinate himself?
no, I merely suggested it. It seems he wanted to.
Mind you,
Meanwhile, Carl will just be eating his food.
priceless. Oh, should be careful. Not all people that come from the tower are as calm and ease-minded as you three. Well, two. I'm not sure how to expect how you'll react, sir. Looking at Carl.
Carl would look back at the man with his mouth full of food.
A mouthful full. I could just see you with a mouthful of food while making a shit-eating grin.
we come back and there's no food because he's ate it all.
Carl, how do you remain so thin? It goes all out the rear. As we see Carl with an inflated buttocks.
I would just try to be cautious. He did seem like a troublesome fellow.
Don't worry, I was only playing. He did me a dishonor, I did him one. As far as I counted, we're even.
Would you like to know what he asked me?
Looking for a man who tore out a pendant or something like that, wasn't he?
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, do tell.
Well, I would love to.
But you need the necessary check to be made.
Please, friend, we must have this information. I've talked to him from ages now. I think we're getting pretty friendly. I'm going to try a diplomacy check, see if I can get him up to super friendly. Diplomacy. $26. Not 19.
Fucking hell.
So it looks like he's trying to get some copper out of Ellis, as he's like leaning in towards him right now. As Yuli, what do you do?
I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, blinking. Please, friend. We need this information. It could save our lives. Please.
Friend, I'm not all too wealthy in coin, but I do have some of the finest ale in the world. If you'd like a glass, you're more than welcome to.
Can I curse thing? No thanks.
Carl would huddle his food.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
I adjust my breastplate for real.
Does he actually say that?
Yes. Everybody make a willpower check.
Willpower?
does it say?
He says that cursed thing.
Aw.
Well save.
Aw.
We're holy casters with you.
Aw.
I only have like a willpower resist of 1.
So,
If it was fortitude, I'd do better.
Yuli and Jason, for a moment, your minds start to flicker as you go back into what you were thinking about. This thing is evil. Why do you have it?
Ah.
Wait, cursed. What? Why do we have this evil cursed item? And then it goes back to you looking at it. It's like, as you see the gleam of its amber light like shine in your eyes. It's like, Yuli, would you like another drink?
I look at it. Yes, now that I have something in my stomach, I would love to have a whiskey.
I pour out 2 glasses.
But, yes. I suppose. I guess we are on a first name basis after all. He smiles at Yuli. Apparently he's a hunter. He said that he was hunting down the guy that you guys were talking to yesterday.
What sort of hunter?
He shakes his head. I'm not too sure. I don't even know to what end. All I do know is that he stated that it wasn't going to be pretty.
Does this
He
hunter
actually
have a
threatened
name?
me, actually.
So the order. Do you know if he's working on his own or if the order sent him to hunt down this man? I didn't know desertion was as severe as the death penalty, especially after he's lost so many friends and went through so much.
I don't know. I really don't.
Maybe the guy stole something when he left.
It did not seem that he was trying to leave because of that.
Darcy, he left the sword behind as well.
Yes.
You have it, sword.
What kind of sword?
Ilbane.
What kind of sword is it? It's a standard longsword.
Yes. A
Yep.
standard long sword, but it's masterwork.
Yeah.
Fancy sword is fancy,
Wow.
but I don't need it.
Aelbane's an upgrade for someone. You're welcome to it.
I have my shitty work. I have my shitty work great sword.
I'm also down to 3 charges on my bow. Keep track of that.
As you guys are having this conversation, getting to this point, you guys hear the sound of a loud slam come from down the hall. All right! Time for a good morning.
Ooh my. Someone's rowdy in the morning.
As you see,
You're in, friend. Come in here.
Hey, kiddos.
Good morning.
Good morning. Make a disguise check, Haley.
Okay.
I'll make his spot, which is atrocious.
He's got that
Oh.
dwarven beard blocking his hair.
Gets like nat 20 on his spot.
Close enough.
Far off.
I did say I pulled my thing over my hair over my ears, but I guess it could have slipped and stuff. Didn't do very well. Ow!
Hey, you got something poking out of your head there. Wait a minute. He crosses his arms, looking at you.
I cross my arms and look at him.
You wouldn't be one of those princes, would you?
I'm not an elf, and I'm not lying to him.
You're not an elf.
I'm not a pure elf.
Ah! That only means you're half shit then.
That only means you're a wee shit.
He gives off a hearty laugh to that. As he just smacks you on the back of... Well, yeah, I'm sitting down, so he just smacks you on the
Yeah.
back.
That was like a wee, tiny, extremely tense moment there. Okay, we're laughing. I'll give him, push a plate over to him.
Ah, good. Needed me some breakfast. As he starts eating it.
I'll hand him a glass and watch him carefully.
A glass of the...
Of my ale, yeah.
takes it, sniffs it, puts it down, and takes one of the meads.
It's a urine. That bottle cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah, it's
You sure you
yours.
don't want any?
I don't drink something that's somebody else's.
You're my friend. I offered it you as a gift. Please, don't be rude.
Ah, but we got all this mead here that's no one's drinking.
You're in a tavern. There's a lot of ale no one's drinking.
Meanwhile, across the table, Carl would eye up the drink. As a hand creeps over.
Actually, both of you would eye it up. Carl and Julie.
Just these fingertips just creeping over to grab the drink.
Besides, your friend wants it more than me anyway.
My friend's had enough. We have work to do today.
You wouldn't want to
It's
upset
like-
your stomach.
This look of disgust would cross Carl's face. How could you?
Trust me, I've worked drunk. It's horrible.
We should not make a habit of it.
No, you probably shouldn't. Also, I want you guys out of here unless you're paying.
We brought this meal. Well,
I'm talking about
Really
staying
did.
the night.
it's only morning.
I'm just letting it know now. Freebies are done.
We shan't take advantage of your kindness. There's no need to worry.
Granted. Super thankful for all the business that you got me yesterday. Because of that, I'll let you on a few tips that I found yesterday.
Excellent.
Fair enough.
Do you know Wayne Byrne?
I think it's safe to assume we know no one.
We know none.
Well, actually, Carl, you would know Wayne.
Oh, I would.
Yeah, he would
Okay.
be related to your trainer.
Ah, okay. Cool. Ah, I know Wayne.
Well, as far as
He's
I'm
related to
concerned,
my trainer.
apparently he went south towards the Darkwood.
Oh my. Wonder what he's doing out there.
Not a clue. They said that he went out there around sunfall. Hasn't come back.
That is quite troubling.
Is he a member of the Order?
I met him when I was doing my training.
You would know he's not a member of the Order. He's just a, he's basically the weak kid that goes around finding bugs in the forest type.
He's quite the insect boy, not really cut out for the Order.
Yes, I've known a few in my time. They always throw out 5 caterpies. Expect something good to happen.
Does he perhaps wear shorts often?
And the red cap.
Ah. But does he have a Charizard?
I didn't choose the bug life. The bug life chose me.
Good. The bug laugh.
Other than that... Oh wait, yeah. Lady Manty. I'm pretty sure none of you know about her. She's a noble here. Apparently she had a songbird that polymorphed into a prince.
Sounds like a
prince.
fairy tale.
That's what I was saying. I couldn't believe it.
What a strange land.
Might be
Granted.
worth investigating.
Duran, I would like to ask you. I was talking to Studmar earlier, and he was telling me about the time the king visited. I was wondering if you could perhaps tell us more about that.
He did he?
Is it a truth?
Oh, you betcha. The king was here.
Is he telling the truth?
Are you trying to see if he is?
Yeah, for sure. That's not something you'd just believe. Like, this isn't an amazing bar. And I'm pretty gullible anyway. Let's see. What is the check, sorry?
Sense motive.
Inside?
Sense motive.
Oh, sense motive.
Yeah, there we go. Nice!
You feel like he's telling you the truth, but at the same time, it sounds like he's withholding information. It feels like he's withholding information.
Okay.
Like, it's true that the king came, but probably not under the circumstances that whatever he thinks you may think. It's like, yeah, he came. Why you ask?
We're new to this land, and we're quite fond of this bar as well. Simply curious.
Who would start to
Any bar
pull
where
on-
royal endorsement is worth my coin.
Of course.
Oh, well, I thought you were actually just trying to figure out where that bottle came from, then.
It came from him.
He gives a nod.
Oh shit!
Seems we might have friends in high places, common interests, if you will.
Listen, I want to be honest. I'm surprised that you guys bought that bottle. No one was buying it for months now.
Oh, it's all about marketing. Walking down the street, about 12 people tried to buy it from me.
Some
Who
for
looks
exuberant
surprised,
prices.
but really?
I had to give him ridiculous prices just to keep it.
I'm surprised you drank so little of it. I thought I saw you guys drinking more of it when you were here.
Hey, it's a nice bottle. I decided to refill it.
Ah. Oh, smells the same.
Hey, brought the same ale.
He shrugs. But... Oh! Other thing, he points at his forehead as he's poking it. That elf you were talking to yesterday. He had one of his men come by saying that he would want to see you guys today, not whenever you were speaking.
It could be interesting.
I'm looking at Jason suspiciously. Is this like he just lied? I'm I'm trying to figure out like that's having a conflict with me because, but then this at the same time is that under the bottle's power where I would just be like, yeah, that's fine that Jason lied to protect the bottle because I'm under its thrall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then.
It's probably something that you'd sit on it, let it boil, and then chew him out about it later when the bottle's not in danger.
Okay.
Honestly, Jason's doing it without noticing.
Yeah, I'm throwing it.
What is in front of your camera?
That would be a fly.
What's supposed to land?
It's huge. Take up.
Got
In
fucking
New Zealand,
Mothman
we have
living next door
monster
to you.
flies.
It's actually sitting on your couch beside you.
Hey, what are
Huh.
you playing? Anything fun? Huh? Can I play? Yeah, yeah. Look. Come on, Gabriel.
Keep looking at this thing. The people in there.
Ah, fuck off, random fly. It's
Random
obsessed
fly
with my
everywhere.
camera.
No, it wants a bottle. But yeah.
So Urine,
Mhm.
whereabouts is this king located? Where's he call home?
Sick.
Oh, it's Palace.
Is he in town?
Oh yeah, he would come out. Well, kinda, as he would start walking out. But what
Yeah,
the?
I follow.
Whoa. Did you spill something at the door?
No.
A certain
that
man
was...
had an accident in his pants.
Yeah. You gotta be careful with your clients.
I swear. It's
I think he drank too much. Or too little.
I think he really had to go. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Don't me. Yeah, boss. Clean this up. Okay. As he would walk over the puddle. You guys are following, correct?
Yeah. I'll hand Stonemare like a silver as I'm walking out. Sorry about that.
So as you go outside, he points at the top of the mountain that's being obscured by clouds. He lives up there.
Wow. Hell of a trek.
Actually, no one's seen him in about, what has it been now? 50 years.
Probably
Really?
dead then.
Oh no, he's not dead. We have his men coming around giving new orders and collecting taxes and whatnot all the time.
Is it the entire royal family has vanished?
He really never had the family.
No heirs?
Just one man.
He's been at it for the last 500 years.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. I was assuming this king was human.
He is.
And he's
But he's
over
been
500
around
years
500
old.
years old.
Come to mention it.
Studmark told me about a woman in a white dress who accompanied him to the bar. No, it was a white dress. She held red
Okay,
flowers.
So as you're getting through that, he tries to do. Oh, that's a pretty good sleight of hand. As he attempts to cover your mouth. Do you try
Can
to
he
stop
reach?
it?
No, I wouldn't. If he went to reach for my mouth, I would have stopped talking.
It's not even that. He just like grabs you by the breastplate, pulling you down to like even pulling himself up just to put his hand over your mouth while you're trying to talk.
No, I wouldn't try and resist that.
Don't speak of the white woman.
The white what?
Oh no! Hey Carl, how's your baby do? As he starts to push you guys inside the.
I walk in with a big old smile on my face. All this intrigue.
Don't speak of. the
Carl
white
would follow
woman.
behind with like the plate of food.
He says again while you guys are inside. Don't speak of the white woman.
Why?
It's mainly suspicion, but people that pry in too much about her normally end up disappearing.
You seen her?
Well, yeah, she came to my inn after all. She drank here.
Regularly.
No, God no, just that day.
Oh.
What did you do to turn them away? It's such a charming place.
They just left after they left the bottle here.
My bottle.
So the
He nods.
I'm drinking from the same
let's
bottle
hope
royalty has.
let's hope this white woman doesn't come back for the bottle.
She can have it. I'm almost finished. Again.
She left it here by accident, as if she didn't realise she'd left it.
He leans in at you. The woman came behind my counter and put it on the shelf there, where it stood untouched until you guys bought it.
For how long?
Could say it was destiny.
This 50 years ago?
He shakes his head no, it's like it was, wait, yeah, 50 years ago.
And that was the last time it was seen. Well, that he knows of.
Mm-hmm.
And the king's made no royal address, given no decrees since then.
Not
And
publicly,
person.
no.
Those who buy the bottle shall be crowned King Arthur.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, but shush. Are you certain that the king's men haven't simply just taken over? Assumed a vacant throne as their own?
I'm not that big into politics.
Oh, I am.
I'm quite partial to it myself.
My god, that fly.
Oh, it's such. It wants to be famous. It's like,
It wants
look
to
at
be a
me.
part of the show.
It must-
Let me
Which
be
famous?
part.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, a giant fly attacks, killing Carl immediately and eating him whole.
So as you guys are sitting here pondering all this information, you guys hear the sound of a loud gong be rang exactly 13 times. This is the first time that you all have heard this personally since you've been here, but what this signifies is that new missions are available to be selected.
It's a bit. The dinner bell is being rang.
Sounds important.
Our destiny seems to be calling us. You're in.
Well then, try not to die.
Say, friend, just out of curiosity, how much would you charge for that room again?
What, just one of the rooms? The same one?
Yeah, the same room.
It'd be 10 copper a night.
I hand him 4 silver. Consider that a down payment. I'll be coming back later.
He blinks.
Um,
It's like, oh, yeah, yes, sir. I'll make sure that we have it nice and ready for you every time you come back.
Thank
How
you.
much copper have you got left, Jason?
None. I'm
silver.
paid in silver.
Yeah.
46.
46 copper, no silver.
Silver. We got given 50 silver last game, didn't we?
Oh, we got 50. Oh, so we did. Yeah. We're rolling in it.
Well, Yuli, you got 50. No, actually, Ellis got 51 because he got the one that you guys made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave that to Stu Mart, didn't I? For mopping up like guy's piss.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah. Well spent. Well spent. Let's see. I'll sort the money just now.
Hey, and I'm here like, I got 7 silver. I'm rich.
Yeah. Cool.
So then, what's on today's agenda? Political intrigue or simple work?
I think we should return to the guild hall for now.
Fair enough. What was that fellow's name?
I don't think I wrote his name down. I did not
Yusuf,
care for him.
Yusuf.
the charter.
Save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yusuf. What you drink, bro?
He, like almost everyone else in this town, drinks whiskey now.
This is how the cleric converts people now. Alcohol.
So as you guys start to
I just
converge
realized.
on each other as you start heading towards the Inquisition office for the Order, you notice a small crowd of people, approximately 18 or so of these men that's dressed in, men and women, dressed in cloth of their trade. As they
Should we
are-
hang back?
Say again?
Should we hang back?
No, let's
This
wade
is-
in, make some friends.
Yeah, this is what you see when you walk over there. As you see them all standing in front of this large board with, looks like, a bunch of different things nailed into it. As you finally head in that direction, as the camera pans back from behind you guys, as we go into our first break of the night, or day.
I thought he was going
The
to zoom
fly
out the world
appears.
map.
Alright, thank you guys for sticking with us for the first half, or first quarter, depends on how long we go today. Thank you for watching, and make sure that you follow on all my social outlets. The NightX Gamer on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, you name it.
Shameless self-promotion.
As you can go on there to see last week's game, to see how they led up to this, and all that fun stuff. But we'll be back in approximately 15 minutes, so sit there. We'll be back.
Ah.